Are the voice and screen clear? All okay? Yes? Fine. Let everyone join. Till then, we'll wait. Okay. So, what is the approach? Develop the approach to solve the question. What shall be the approach? Approach should be very simple. There should be some formula containing kinetic energy of a gas, volume of a gas, and pressure of a gas. There should be some formula which is relating kinetic energy of a gas, volume of a gas, and pressure of a gas. Let me check how many of you have joined. All right. Okay, so what is the formula? Tell me. Type the formula in the chat box. I will wait for a second. For the square, you may write SQ. For the root, you may write RT. Yes, all of you are giving the correct answer. So you know, so you know what is the formula for kinetic energy of a gas. Kinetic energy of molecule, we know. Kinetic energy of mole, we know. Kinetic energy of gas, we also know. Okay. So shall I write all those formulae again? Kinetic energy of one molecule, it is, if you are asked kinetic energy of one molecule, it should be what? 3/2 kBT. See, translational kinetic energy we are dealing about. Okay, we are talking about. Translational kinetic energy of one molecule is 3/2 kBT. Translational kinetic energy of one mole is 3/2 RT. And translational kinetic energy of one gas. One gas means n moles. N moles means एक mole into n. One mole into n. So such n moles. So nRT. nRT means PV. So it shall be 3/2 PV, right? 3/2 PV. Fine. So we shall be using the formula for kinetic energy of a gas, that is equal to, all of you gave the correct answer, 3/2 PV. So write it fast. Kinetic energy of gas is equal to 3/2 PV. Okay. We want to find out what? We want to find out P. So without doing any replacement, first of all, arrange the formula for P. So P is equal to 2 times kinetic energy of a gas, 2 times kinetic energy of a gas, divide by 3, divide by V. So it is 2/3. Kinetic energy of a gas is this. It is 7.5 into 10 raised to 3 divided by volume is 10 raised to minus 2. Okay. We know 7.5 is divisible by 3. So we'll do that division first. 3 into 2 is 6. And 1 remains. So 15. 3 into 5 is 15. So it is 2.5. Plus 3 minus 2 will ultimately become 10 raised to plus 5. So my answer is 5 into 10 raised to 5 Pascal or Newton per meter square. Check what is the unit of the answer that they are asking for. They are asking for the unit as Newton per meter square itself. Okay. So they want answer in the SI unit and we have calculated answer in the SI unit. That's it. Let me know in the chat box, is this question calculation clear to all of you or not, so that we can move on to the next question. It feels very technical. Okay. Technical means, what do you want to say? Let me read that. Sir, it feels very technical. Put formula, get the answer. Yes, put the formula, get the answer. मग कॅल्क्युलेशन असं शिकवायला लागलोय. जिथे चान्स मिळतोय आम्हाला, put the formula, get the answer. Okay, असे क्वेश्चन नाही सोडायचे आपण. Okay, only thing is you should be very much clear about your application of the formula, that this is I am damn sure about this formula is going to be applied here, and you get sure only if you extract the data properly. Okay, once you extract the data properly, the data itself promotes you to write a certain or fixed formula. तोच तुम्हाला सांगणार आहे की हाच फॉर्म्युला वापरा म्हणून. Okay, but for that some theory part should also be clear. Okay, and you need to memorize these formulae also. Okay, see, memorization will become easy if you try to understand the derivation that we have performed. Okay, जे काय आपण derivations केलेले आहेत ते derivations जर तुम्ही व्यवस्थित लक्षात घेतलेले असतील तर तुम्हाला हे फॉर्म्युले पाठ करायला थोडीशी मदत होईल. अदरवाइज अल्टिमेटली यू हॅव टू रिमेंबर दिस फॉर्म्युला अँड यू जस्ट put the formula. You have to simply put the formula and get the answer. Let's move on to the next question. Let me rub this. Fine. Next question. Write down question number 9. 9 we did, right? Write down question number 10. At what temperature? So T is equal to question mark. At what temperature? T is equal to question mark. Pressure remaining unchanged. Pressure बदलणार नहीं है बाळ. Pressure remaining unchanged. Will the RMS velocity of hydrogen molecule be twice? Final RMS velocity should be equal to twice the initial RMS velocity. असं कोणत्या टेम्परेचरला होईल? Let me read the question again. At what temperature pressure remaining unchanged will RMS velocity of hydrogen molecule be twice its value at STP? So C dash is the value of RMS value of C dash is the RMS value at temperature T, and C RMS is the value at which temperature? At STP, NTP. What they have written? STP. All right. And this at T. So they want at which temperature RMS velocity will be equal to double the RMS velocity at STP. At which temperature RMS velocity will be equal to double the RMS velocity at STP. Okay, now you tell me, what shall I write temperature at STP? Let me write this temperature, final temperature as T dash. You also make this final temperature as T dash, this temperature as T dash. Initially we wrote it as T, but now we have to modify the symbol to T dash. So let me write initial temperature as T. What shall I write as STP? I have already told you. What shall I write as STP and NTP temperature? It is 0. Okay, it is 0. Yes, they have also taken that as 273. It means that we are going correct. So STP, NTP, 0 degree Celsius, 1 atm. STP, NTP, we are going to treat same. Okay, we will not make any kind of confusion. Okay, STP, NTP, we are going to treat same. Let me repeat again. 0 degree Celsius, 1 atm. So 0 degree Celsius means काय असेल बाळ? It is 273 Kelvin, sir. Fine. Now tell me which formula I shall use. That formula of CRMS which contains temperature. This formula I want. I think the gas is hydrogen, right? Gas is hydrogen. So let me write at the top as H2. Fine. This is being done for H2. So some initial condition given to you, final condition given to you, ratio type of question. Let's deal with the question. So I think all of you must be thinking of this formula, under root 3 RT by M. We will not use the small m formula. 3 kBT by M we will not be using. Why? Because we don't know what is the small m, that is mass of single molecule of hydrogen. But we know molar mass. Okay, we know molar mass. So we shall directly go to this formula. 3 RT by M. Fine. Okay, now in both the cases, hydrogen is not being changed. So sir, mass आता change होतच नहीं है, molar mass change होतच नहीं है, gas is not being changed. So forget about this M. Sir, forget about this 3. Sir, forget about this R. So shall I write in this question CRMS is proportional to root T by M? But sir, even the gas is also not being changed. Only what is being changed? Only temperature is being changed. So you shall write this only. So shall I write CRMS dash divided by CRMS is equal to CRMS is proportional to T. So CRMS dash will be proportional to T dash and CRMS is proportional to T. A ratio type of question. Deal with it on your own and tell me the final answer T dash fast. करा केटीजी चे सगळे क्वेश्चन संपून टाकूयात. काय राहतच नाही केटीजी. थर्मोडायनामिक्स करायचं नेक्स्ट वीक मध्ये आपण. What is the answer? 1092. Okay. Let's see. CRMS is 2 times CRMS. CRMS dash is 2 times CRMS. Root T dash. What is T? It is 273. This cancelled, taking squares on both the side. 4 is equal to T dash upon 273. Am I right? Just check whether I am right or wrong. What is that T dash? It is 4 times this. 4 into 3 is 12, carry 1. 7 into 4 is 28 plus 1. 29, carry 2. Carry म्हणजे आजचा. 2 into 4 into 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. Am I right? Sorry. 7 चौक 28. 7 साले 2. 4 2 8 2 10. Yes. बघा जरा. जमलंय? जायचं का पुढं? Yes, Kelvin. Prasad gave the correct answer. Sir, it should be Kelvin. Yes. Again, pressure is the extra data. Yes, pressure is the extra data. Perfect. Certainly, they are making pressure constant. Okay. So, can you predict about volume? This volume and this volume, will they be same or different? Pressure is same. See, the pressure data is given to us. We have the equation PV is equal to nRT. Initial temperature is this 273. Final temperature is 1092. So temperature is, guys, increasing. Temperature is increasing. See, the pressure they have given to be constant. Pressure they have given to be constant. So pressure is not changing. So if temperature increasing, volume must be increasing. If temperature increasing, volume of the hydrogen gas must be increasing. Okay. Are you getting this? हे जे काय आता आपण डिस्कस केलं ते समजलं का? ते पण समजायला पाहिजे. Okay, it carries sense. See, the temperature of the gas has increased. Okay, it was initially 273, finally it is 1092 Kelvin. So temperature has increased. They have given the pressure is to be maintained constant. Okay, we maintain the pressure constant. Try to learn the use of these symbols also. Pressure, temperature increasing, pressure constant. If temperature increasing, so see, number of moles and R are not changing. Okay, so this term is also constant. So if the temperature is increasing, volume must increase. Okay, so in this case, volume must have increased. All right, let's move on. Okay, in most of the cases, to trick the students, what they do, they may write the final answer in degree Celsius. Okay, so let us try to find out this answer in degree Celsius also. Okay, because sometimes most of the students get tricked with the answer in Kelvin and degree Celsius. See, all these formulae deal with the absolute temperature. This temperature, this temperature, these temperatures are temperatures in Kelvin, but final answer that you get is also in Kelvin, but the answer in the options is generally given in degree Celsius. So just deal with that also. 12 minus 3 is 9, carry 1. 9 minus 8 is 1. 8 minus 2 is simply 8. Am I right? Okay, ती पण एक possibility जी आहे. Okay, ती सुद्धा eliminate करायची. I just don't want any kind of silly mistake. जेवढं शिकवलंय, जेवढं येते त्याचे परफेक्ट मार्क आलेच पाहिजे. त्यांनी नवीनच क्वेश्चन डिझाइन केला पाहिजे जर त्यांनी आम्हाला हरवायचं असेल तर. ओके, म्हणजे आजपर्यंत 30-40 वर्षात त्यांनी हा नवीनच क्वेश्चन दिलाय, असाच क्वेश्चन असला पाहिजे. आणि सगळे प्रिव्हियस इयर क्वेश्चन पण आपण बघतोय. ओके, फाइन. Let's move on to the next question. Let's deal with the next question. Question number 12. Ready? Okay, let me read the question. The molecules of the given mass of a gas. See, certain mass is given to us, so mass is not going to change now. The molecules of given mass of a gas have RMS velocity of 200 meter per second. So CRMS is given to us. Extract the data, write in your notebook. CRMS is equal to what? 200 meter per second. So CRMS is given to us. CRMS is given to us. CRMS as 200 meter per second. Okay, sir. Next, at 27 degrees Celsius. At 27 degrees Celsius, immediately write it as 300 Kelvin. Fine. And 1 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per meter square. त्यावेळेचं प्रेशर किती आहे बाळ 1 into 10⁵ न्यूटन पर मीटर स्क्वेअर मीन्स पास्कल. फाईन सर. When the temperature is 127 and the pressure is 1.5 into 10⁵ Newton per meter square. Now the second situation, when the temperature is 127 degrees Celsius, shall I immediately write it as 400 Kelvin? Just add 273, you will get 400 Kelvin. At this temperature, and second case pressure is given as 1.5 into 10⁵ Newton per meter square, it again means Pascal. Okay, there is printing mistake. They should write capital N upon meter square. They wrote small n upon meter square. The RMS velocity in meter per second is नवीन RMS velocity काय असेल? So let's call this as T and P. Let us call this as T dash, P dash, CRMS dash. Okay, deal with the question and tell me the answer. Mass is not going to change. It means number of moles are not going to change. Only the temperature pressure data has been changed. Deal with the question, tell me the answer fast as possible. Now I think you should be able to do this within a minute or within 30-40 seconds. Do it and let me know the answer. अजून काय प्रॅक्टिस पाहिजे करा. फंडामेंटल केसेस इतक्या छान डील करूयात की कुठलीही कॉम्प्लेक्स केस जरी आली, we will be splitting that complex case into the different simpler parts and we will solve all the simpler parts to get the answer. 400 divided by root 3. Do that calculation. 400 divided by root 3. Root 3 is 1.73. Take 1.73 as 1.75 or simply 1.7. Divide that 400 upon 1.7 and tell me the final answer. Yes, 400 upon root 3. That answer is okay, perfectly fine. Because in the options also they are not expecting you the exact answer in decimal. They are expecting you to write 400 upon root 3 or something upon something itself. Okay. So without calculating the answer, without putting the values in the formula, you should check what are the options and according to the options you should direct your calculations. कुठल्या दिशेनं डायरेक्शन केलं, कुठल्या दिशेनं कॅल्क्युलेशन केलं पाहिजे. कंप्लीट कॅल्क्युलेशन करायचं आहे का, whether the complete calculation is required or not, you have to see first options and only then you have to decide. Okay, so let's try to solve it. Which formula we are going to use? CRMS in terms of temperature. So for given gas, let me use this formula under root 3 RT by M. Gas is not going to change, 3R is not going to change, so CRMS is proportional to root T. So here CRMS is going to be proportional to root T. So let's write the values and get the answers. CRMS dash upon CRMS is equal to CRMS proportional to T. It means I have to write here T dash upon T. So final CRMS divided by initial CRMS under root T dash. What is T dash? T dash is 400 Kelvin divided by initial T is what? Initial T is 300. Fine. CRMS dash. Now the square root of 400 is 2. 0000 cancel, square root of 4 is 2. This root 3 as it is. This CRMS on the right hand side. So put the values and get the answer. That's it. CRMS. Initial CRMS is 200. So the answer will be 400 divided by root 3. So I was saying that if you are asked to find out the answer in decimal, do this and tell me the answer. Anyone? Just do this and tell me the answer. Up to 2 decimal points. Do it. Divide by 17. I want you to divide it by 17. Take 20 seconds and do the calculation. But I want all of you to do this calculation. Yalas pahije. Actually, you will divide by 27, but actually 17. But you know that there is one decimal point, so you have to adjust the decimal point accordingly. Okay. 235.29. Okay. Just check whether it is 235.29. this upon this, 235.2, 235.29. Okay, all of you are giving the same answer. It means all of you are right. 235.29. That's it. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, let me see how many students are left now. Just give me a second. Okay, count is constant, so no one is leaving the lecture. That's good. Fine. Are you getting bored? It is close to 231. Okay, 231 means what? What do you want to say? Answer 231 येते का? Okay, let it be. You can do the division on your own. Okay, I'm just neglecting this 0.3. Okay, let's neglect that 0.3. Let's do it as 1.7. Okay, sir, I calculated 231.21. Just give me a second. But on calculator it is 230.9. It's okay, no problem. See, we don't have to use the calculator. Okay, we have to do it on our own. See, final answer should be chosen something like this. We have reduced the denominator. आपण denominator कमी केलाय, त्यामुळे आपला आन्सर जास्त आले. So the answer that we are going to select must be less than 235. Must be less than 235. Okay, fine. And in this question, there is no need to do the further calculation. Only thing is, I want you to be familiar with such kind of divisions, multiplications. Okay, now on the calculator, find out what is the exact value of 1 upon root 3 and try to remember it. Just like 1 upon root 2 we have remembered 0.707. Now you tell me what is the value of 1 upon root 3. Do this on calculator and tell me this value. And all of us are going to remember this value. Tell me the value. It is 0.577. Okay, let's remember it. Let us remember it. 0.577. Let us remember it. Okay, everyone, today we'll add this value into your additional formula list. 1 upon root 3 is 0.577. Okay, so now that calculation will be most accurate, because now we know what is 1 upon root 3. It is 0.577. Okay, now you will get the exact answer. Multiplying by 4 is not a big deal. So this 00 and this point, that will become 57.7. 7 chok 28. 7 into 4 is 28. Carry 2. 7 into 4 is 28. 28 plus 2 is 30. Carry 3. 5 into 4 is 20. 20 plus 3 is, am I right? 23. So decimal point after first digit, I am getting 230.8 as the final answer, which is almost closer to the answer given by the calculator, right? Yes, it is 230. Perfect. 230.8. Right. So that will become easier for us. बघा, रूट 3 ने डिवाइड करायची वेळ आली ना, मग रूट 3 ने डिवाइड करायची वेळ येते ना, तर 1 अपॉन रूट 3 पाठ करा बाळांनो. रूट 2 ने डिवाइड करायची वेळ येते, मी ऑलरेडी तुम्हाला तुमच्याकडनं हे पाठ करून घेतले. आता माझं काम आहे तुमच्याकडनं हे पाठ करून घ्यायचं. 1 अपॉन रूट 3 0.577. 0.577. 707. 0.577. 0.707. 0.577. Okay. Somehow we have to remember this. Okay. So now this calculation trick is also with us. How to divide by root 3. So that will give us answers as accurate as possible. Okay. Now let's move on to the next question. Let's see what next. Okay. Example number 12. Let's deal with the question. Two containers are of equal volumes. Write down V1 equals V2. Okay. Write down V1 equal to V2. One contains O2 and other contains H2. एका कंटेनर मध्ये O2 आहे, दुसऱ्या कंटेनर मध्ये H2 आहे. See how the extracted data is being written in the columns. Okay. Both are kept at same temperature. Both are kept at same temperature. So T1 equal to T2 equal to T. Okay. The ratio of their pressure will be, so simply they are trying to ask P1 upon P2, that is nothing but pressure of the oxygen gas divided by pressure of the hydrogen gas is equal to question mark. RMS velocities of the gases have the ratio 1:4. C1 upon C2 or CRMS of O2 divided by CRMS of H2 is 1:4. This is also one typical kind of question. See, these solved examples are developed in such a way that all the typical type of questions are covered and all the other questions are nothing but the combinations of these typical types. याच्यापेक्षा वेगळं काय ते करूच शकत नाही. Okay, so find out what is the answer. Don't look at the solution, try to do it on your own. Think for a while which formula to be used. The formula that relates pressure and CRMS and temperature. Let us try to write the formulae for CRMS. We want to find out formulae for pressure. Okay, somehow we have to find out ratio of pressures. We have data about CRMS, we have data about temperature. Let's write CRMS formula. CRMS is equal to under root 3 RT by M. Under root 3 RT by capital M. We also know that it is under root 3 P upon rho, right? We also know that it is under root 3 PV by mass of a gas. TRT by M, 3 PV by M. Okay, these formulae we know. Okay, so now the formulae which contain pressure. Here we have the formula which contains pressure. Okay, CRMS data we already have. Okay, now we don't have data about mass of gas. We don't have data about mass of gas. But can I say that? No, data of this gas, data of mass of this gas and mass of this gas we are not given. Okay, fine. So this data is missing. So we cannot go. See, the volumes are equal. So this data is given. But data of mass of gases, mass of oxygen gas and mass of hydrogen gas is not given to us. So we just cannot deal with this formula. Some data of mass should be given to us, right? Let me see. For 1 mole of each gas, they have written some data for 1 mole of each gas. Okay. So number of moles of first gas is equal to 1. Or let us write it here. Let the column be continued. Number of moles of oxygen are given to be equal to 1, and number of moles of hydrogen. What are those? What is that? N2, or number of moles of hydrogen, is equal to 1. Both the number of moles are also given to us. Okay, fine. Now with which formula we shall proceed? Any formula is okay. This formula is also okay now, because now mass of the gas is nothing but 1 mole of a gas. 1 mole of a gas has mass equal to this. See, 1 mole of oxygen is given to us and 1 mole of hydrogen is given to us. Okay, so you may directly write under root 3 PV by rho, 3 PV by M. And what is that mass of a gas? See, right now you are given 1 mole. So you shall write there number of moles into molar mass. Mass of the gas is number of moles into molar mass. In this way, you shall proceed to find out the answer. Now data of each term is with us. CRMS data is with us. Number of mole data we have. Pressure ratio is to be found out. Volume data we have. Molar mass of oxygen we know. Molar mass of hydrogen we know. So are you convinced? With this we can proceed. Are you convinced? I knew this 1, 2, 3 equations which contains pressure. This equation didn't contain pressure, so we just forget about this. So we concentrated on this and this. In that also, density data is not given to us. So I focus only on this. So somewhere I believed that they must give the data of mass, but they didn't give the data of mass, but alternately they give the data of number of moles. Now mass of a gas I am writing it as number of moles into molar mass. Number of moles into molar mass. एका मोलचं mass into असे किती moles आहेत, that will give me mass of a gas. So in this way I am trying to proceed. Okay. So now let's take the ratio. CRMS final divided by CRMS initial. Just do the calculation and find out the answer. Is equal to what? Sir, this root 3 is going to be constant value, it is not going to change. Sir, volumes are same, so it's not going to change. So what I shall write? Under root P dash. Shall I write directly? Under root CRMS proportional to P. So CRMS dash will be proportional to root of P dash. V तर सेमच आहे N. CRMS inversely proportional to N. CRMS dash will be inversely proportional to N dash. So N dash N. So N upon N dash. N upon N dash. तुम्ही त्याला N1 N2 पण म्हणू शकता, no problem. Absolutely no problem. If you don't want to call the second velocity as CRMS dash, let's say you want to call it as CRMS2, CRMS1. CRMS is directly proportional to pressure, so you may write here 2 is proportional to 2, 1 is proportional to 1. For number of moles it is inverse relation. So for 2 I have to write here N2, and for 1 I have to write here N1. So this we are done, this we are done. Number of moles, sorry, molar mass inverse relation. So CRMS2 I shall write here M2 inverse relation, so I shall write here M1. Okay, first gas is oxygen, second is hydrogen. Okay, now let us put the value and take the squares on both the side. CRMS 2 upon 1, CRMS 2 upon 1, 1 upon 2 is 1 upon 4, C1 upon C2 is 1 upon 4, C2 upon C1 is 4 upon 1. So 4 upon 1 is equal to under root that P2 upon P1, let it be as it is, N1 upon N2. N1 is 1, N2 is 1. Okay, N1 upon N2 is 1:1. M1 upon M2, molar mass of oxygen. Now see, we have to find out the ratio. We have to find out the ratio. So taking molar mass in gram is also okay. Gram cancel will. Taking molar mass in kg per mole, that is also okay. Gram per mole मध्ये घेतलं तरी चालेल, kg per mole मध्ये घेतलं तरी चालेल. So let us write the molar mass of oxygen. First is oxygen M1. So I shall write 32 divided by M2. What is M2? Molar mass of hydrogen, that is 2 gram per mole, gram per mole. So 32 upon 2 will become 16. 16 square root will become 4. Under root P2 upon P1 as it is. Under root that P2 upon P1 as it is. Alright. This 4 upon 1 as it is. 4 cancel. So 1 is equal to under root P2 upon P1. Taking square roots on both these sides, squares on both these sides. 1 equal to P2 upon P1. But they are asking us P1 upon P2. It's okay. Taking reciprocals on both these sides. What we get is this. Check whether I am right or wrong. Check with their answer. Cross check with their answer. See the approach. Approach क्या होता? How we eliminated this formula? How we have found the answer with this formula? How we replace mass of a gas? Then the proportionality. जरा check करा and let me know in the chat box, clear and written. Okay. We may need one more meeting. Okay. We want to complete this chapter. Okay. दमायचं नहीं है. Are you bored? बोर होते का? नहीं ना? They did PV is equal to nRT. Okay, let me see what they have done. बोर तर होत नाहीये. चला आन्सर तर नो येते. Good. Okay. So तुम्हाला एक जोक सांगतो. जोक सांगू का? जोक सांगू का? काय होता जोक? विसरला रे. जोकच विसरलो मी. थांबा जरा आठवतो. लेट मी सी. काय जोक आहे का? 4-5 दिवसात कुठला जोक ऐकलाय का मी? ओके, एक फालतू जोक सांगतो. जोक असा आहे, एक मुलगा घरी येतो. ओके, त्याचे आई वडील त्याला विचारतात, काय रे काय झालं, एवढं का लागलंय? काहीतरी कुठेतरी भरपूर त्याला लागलेलं असते अंगाला. एवढं का लागलंय तुला? मग तो मुलगा म्हणतो, काय नाही माझा शर्ट खाली पडला. आई वडिलांना काय कळत नाही की शर्ट खाली पडला, मुलाला का लागलं? त्याचे आई वडील विचारतात त्याला की का बरं तुला शर्ट खाली पडला, म्हणजे आम्हाला काही कळालं नाही. मग तो म्हणतोय सर आई वडिलांना म्हणतो, शर्टामध्ये मी होतो. असा एक फालतू जोक मी काल ऐकला. चला, एंटरटेनमेंट झाली असेल, मजा केली आपण, कारण आणखीन एक मीटिंग घ्यायचा असा माझा विचार आहे. सो ही मीटिंग संपत आली आहे ना? किती वेळ आहे? ओके, वी हॅव 3 minutes, सो लेट्स यूज दोज 3 minutes ऑल्सो. चलो, चला चला चला. Okay, let's solve the next question. Example number 13. Let's see if we are able to do the calculation for example 30 within 3 minutes or not. Okay, let's do it. A vessel contains a mixture of different types of gases. Okay, so vessel has mixture of different types of gases. All right, which of the following statement is correct? All right, so there is a mixture of gas. So there are, let's say, 2 or 3 gases which are mixed together. But even though there are more than one gases, I can definitely write volume occupied by the molecules of the first gas is equal to volume occupied by the molecules of the second gas is equal to volume occupied by the molecules of the third gas, because all the gases will occupy entire volume which is available to them. So in this room, if there is oxygen and nitrogen, both will occupy entire volume of the room. Is that clear? You cannot say total volume of the mixture, total volume of the container is equal to volume occupied by the oxygen plus volume occupied by the nitrogen plus volume occupied by the hydrogen. No, everyone, all the gases will occupy equal volume, entire volume available to them. Is this fact clear to all of you? First try to understand this. This is wrong. Volume of the gases you cannot directly add when there is mixture. Okay, in the mixture all the gases will occupy entire volume which is available to them. Okay, the first fact. Which of the following statement is correct? Correct statement identify करायचा आहे. Okay, so जेव्हा जेव्हा correct आणि incorrect, बघा कधी कधी sometimes we will be asked to find out correct answer and sometimes we will be asked to find out incorrect answer. So in that case, every time such kind of question is there, you have to write on the rough paper that while doing the calculation for that question, the word, either they are asking us for correct statement or incorrect statement. So right now they are asking us for correct statement. Okay, don't do the mistake. So for that we will write on the rough paper correct statement. Fine. On the average, heavier molecules have higher speed. Okay, so heavier molecules have higher speed. Okay, let's see whether the heavier molecules have higher speed or lower speed. Okay, what is the speed? RMS value. Speed in the sense RMS value. Under root 3 in terms of molecular mass. Okay, eka molecule चा mass 3 kBT by m. Okay, so at given temperature